Okay, so we got our ass handed to us by the spirit of the forest, which tells me that I need to get better armor, and we're going to do that. Oh yeah, this... Oh, that's right. Yeah. Wait, is there a way I can break the connection? What if I do this? Yay, that worked! Okay, cool. Righty-ho! Right. Coal. Dirt. Stone. Wood. What else do I need? Not much. Worms. I'm kind of just on the move for resources today. What we could do, if we could measure this. If we're brave enough, we could go to the next level down, because we have the forest pickaxe, so that means we can go down further. I do have another ominous skull, but I don't want to use it because I'll die, and if you die, the fight ends, and I'm not that good. So, I have to pick my battles. I must pick my battles! Yeah, I think we're good. I think. Let's go! Return my lamp off. Hehe. Oh, I should have brought my minecarts. Never mind, it's fine. It's fine. As you can tell, I'm in a much better mood today than I was yesterday. Not that I wasn't in a good mood yesterday, but it was kind of a... How do I explain it? Kind of just like a... kind of mood. By the way, I still don't get the joke. That hasn't changed. Basic chador. Gorilla shits? Are you... What's happening to you? Do you need someone to burp you? Still have to do... You still have to play that. You got the files of... On the Mr. Ready to Play. I haven't played it yet. I've only listened to the OST and... It is... bopping. You mean about the load-bearing Goku or the RDRR? RDRR I get. I understood that joke. It's the load-bearing Goku. It's not that I don't get the joke. I understand that the load-bearing Goku and the coconut in TF2, I understand it's the absurdity that a structure could be held by something like that. I get that. I think it's because I live in that. It's very common to have a... It's extremely common to have some kind of structure, some kind of object that you attach all of your basic coding to, so that there's an easy relay system. That's extremely common. So I guess when I heard the joke, it confused me because I was just like, yeah, that's normal. And then I felt weird because everyone was just like, oh, you didn't find that funny? I was like, what's the joke? It's like someone telling me, hey, you've got a skeleton, and that's funny. It's like, I know I have a skeleton. It keeps my body up. Like I know that my house has load-bearing beams. And I know that my house can stay up because it has a solid structure. Send help. Trapped in the labyrinth again. Okay, hold on. There. Be patient, it'll arrive shortly. It's the first thing you hear. Just comes into the stream. Oh, I still need to put the electro enforcer sound effect on my We have new melee weapons. This one is called the Electro Enforcer. Please keep it. Do not take that sound away. Oh, by the way, for those who do not know, the Connie Essence of Chaos trailer for the demo is coming out today in roughly 3 hours? Less than 3 hours. Actually, it's when my stream ends is when the trailer comes out. So I think that's what we're going to do. Before we end the stream today, we're going to watch the trailer. There is nothing funny about that sound. What a... What that weapon has is a medical disorder. Yeah, it's funny. This period of time, though, I think I've mentioned it before, but this period of time for me is going to be really hard because almost everybody in my friend group is going to be playing that trailer and they're going to be gushing over the game. And I'm going to be sitting there like, can't wait to play it. I don't want to play the demo. So, here's the reasoning for that. I'm not playing the demo out of any kind of, what's the word? Indicative. There's nothing indicative about me not wanting to play the demo. Because I've played enough games made by Rai that I know I don't have to play the demo to know that it's going to be a product worth investing in. You know, he has a history of trust. So I just want to buy the game and play it immediately. And experience it as it is. And I feel like playing the demo would diminish that immediate, like, whoa, that wonder. So I don't want to play the demo, but it's going to be really tough. Because the temptation is there. And people are going to be talking about it. And it's not going to be like Donkey Kong, where I simply don't have the money to get it. It's free, and it's going to be on Steam and itch.io. Very easy places to get. So I'm going to have... This period about... So... These next few... This time between the demo and the game's release is going to be a test of temptation. Truly. I'm not looking forward to it. Whoa! Lava! You want to play that ball? The payoff will be much greater for you if the full game releases. Exactly! But by all means, if anybody wants to play the demo, don't let my reasoning stop you. Ooh, I need to be careful. This is bad. Okay, I'm not taking that risk. Let's change directions. You know you should wait, but you're still playing it. Tonight in case other streamers try it. That way, your first exposure is your own. That's very good. That's a very good way of Whoa. It's a very good way of looking at it. All you sent me was this blue pig. How is this supposed to help me get out of the labyrinth? The blue pig knows exactly where to go. That's how it was able to find you. Just trust it, follow it. Have faith in Uncle Oinkus. Ding, 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 ding. Oh! I've reached bedrock. Kind of. Bedrock. Okay, so... I guess we choose a direction and just hope we hit something? It's a cave. Anything. This ambience really is creepy. Hey, there we go. We've reached something. Wow. There's a butterfly down here. Ooh, is that silver? Don't more of our treasury do. Is there a point to being here, or is this just... no? I want to believe there's a point. Well, you can place the rock, the stone, underneath the lily pad. You can also break it. Oh, that looks like something. Each type of pig has a random effect. Some are good, some are not. Use this pig, see what effect it is, and hopefully it'll be something good. I would never send you a negative pig. You can quote me on that. You can, that's my epitaph. You can put that on my tombstone. You never sent negative pigs. If it has super sniffer ability, you're in luck, because that makes navigation a lot easier. I'm pretty sure it has that. I mean, it was able to find him without guidance. I didn't tell him where he was. I just said, he's in a labyrinth, go get him. And he found you on his own, so I'm pretty sure he's clairvoyant. I think it's a he. I didn't check. I'm making an assumption there. Feel free to check the pig's genitals if you want to. I will not judge you if you do. I'm starting to think this might be a waste of time doing this. I'm glad the mobs are stupid. We would have a big trouble if I had to fight these guys near the lava. Worms. Oh, I met a baby today. His name was Isaac. And Christmas carols were being sung. And he joined in at the perfect time and it made me laugh. So this kid was 7 months old, I think? And he doesn't know how to talk yet, obviously. And the only noises he could really make were or you know, classic baby noises. But he knew how to raspberry and he knew how to do it well. So his mom was singing what's it? I forget the name of the song, but it's the one where you like 4 gold rings, da 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 da, and a partridge in a pear tree. And she, you know, she was singing the chorus and the baby was doing like the whole like cooing stuff. And 12 Days of Christmas, that's it. 12 Days of Christmas. And so she got to the 5 gold rings bit in one of the choruses. Like 5 golden rings. But before she could get to rings, the baby chimed in and just but it wasn't coming out of the mouth. It was 5 gold shits. This kid's a comedy genius. Doesn't even know how to talk yet. It was loud. I don't oh, from a wholesome to holy shit, yeah, exactly. It was so loud. It's like, how did something so small. Oh, fuck, it made me laugh, though. I was giggling my ass off for so long. Ooh, a green glowy. Ah! Can't see, Captain. Not bad. Some green chests and stuff. Okay, we're lit up a little bit. Give me that. Oh, we got silver and iron. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, yes. Five golden... I wish all babies were that funny. I'd love them a hell of a lot more. If life could guarantee me that fun times would be had whenever there's a baby in the room, I would be so much more accepting. I'd be like, guys, there's a baby here. Something funny's gonna happen, let's just wait. Oh, thanks for getting that bot. I completely forgot all about it. My fellow countrymen, there is a baby amongst us. You know what that means. Get your funny clogs on. What the crap is this stuff? Oh, underground bush. guess I'll take some of this underground bush. As a decoration. La 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 la. La la la. She was a good singer as well. She hit the notes. What's her name? Liz, I think? Yeah, we introduced ourselves to each other and we started talking. Pretty sure her name was Liz. Remember the kid more than her. For obvious reasons. It's rare that I get to have a conversation with a stranger that doesn't devolve into, you know what's fucking bullshit? It's like, oh gee, why don't you tell me what you hate? Like I've never heard that before. She was very down to earth. I appreciated it. After or before the shark attack? we were talking before the shark attack. It's not after baby shits himself. Let me introduce myself. Your kid's got talent. Ooh. Heartbeat. Gimme. I want more health. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yes. Approaches laughing baby. Holy shit, your kid farted and that was funny. Anyway, my name is Abe. I wonder if she would have called the police if that's how it went. Officer, there's a man here laughing at my farting baby. You want us to... What do you want us to do? Come arrest him? We can't arrest him for laughing, ma'am. Actually, this country, Never mind, I don't want to bring it up. I said I don't want to bring it up, but then I start talking about it. I'll just tell a story that I saw. So, this country's going to hell. The police are not policing anymore. They act more like a gang now. And, I saw a gentleman get arrested because he hugged someone and the police saw that as a threat and tackled him to the ground and arrested him. And this man was probably in his 80s. He was a withered old man. And they tackled him to the ground and beat him up and arrested him. And, of course there was protests. People were like, what the fuck are you doing? But then the police officer threatened everybody else. It's like, inadequacy to comply. You'll let me do my job. And it really was like, okay, great. It's not an isolated instance as well. This is happening everywhere in this country. There's, the police are not policing anymore. They just do what they like now. But, I want to believe there are police officers who actually still uphold the law and, you know, keep to their oath. I just want to see it. Or maybe it's one of those cases where those people do exist, but because they're quiet, you don't know. Like, they're not saying anything, they're not doing anything because they're not being allowed to. And because of that, the assumption is they don't exist. I've seen that before. It's like people who work in the insurance company. It's like, oh, all insurance people are evil, they're bad, gah. But I'm 100% sure there are people who are involved in that kind of life who are... They want to be there because they love the idea of ripping people off. But just like in The Incredibles, where you've got Mr. Incredible working at an insurance firm, he doesn't want to be there. He's doing it because he has to. And isn't there a scene in The Incredibles where he finds a loophole and tries to get the lady to follow it? I'd like to help you, but I can't. I would like you to follow Form 380B, which you can find on the second corridor. Second corridor. And then I want you to file these forms. I would like to tell you these things, but I can't. Oh, thank you very much. Sorry, ma'am. I know you're upset. But then he gets in trouble anyway. So I'd like to believe the same thing is happening in the police force. There are police officers who really do want to help, but they're being strangled against the powers that be. Whoever that is. I can have a pretty good guess though, because so the UK is a strange one when it comes to state and police. So people assume that our Prime Minister has authority over the law. They do to a point where they can enforce it. But a Prime Minister cannot create new laws or enforce them. Not in this country. That is the job of the House of Lords, which is a completely different kettle of fish. I'll explain that shit later, but just know that it's got nothing to do with the powers that be. It's down to another group of parties. So where the law comes from in this country is from a very select group of people who work in, I forget where it's called. It's not the Scotland Yard, it's something else. But there is almost like a separate organization that upholds and enforces the law. They don't create laws, they just enforce them. But that also means if they decide to go over the top and, say, beat up a 90-something-year-old man because he hugged someone, they can. And if we did have a Prime Minister that didn't like that, there would be nothing he could do about it because the law is separate. They have their own branch of authority. So it's not something, it's not that easy. It's more like a relationship of trust than it is this is how it should be. So the British police truly are in a sense a funded gang, and the only thing that's keeping them together is a trust system. And at the moment the trust system is terrible. The Prime Minister could say we abolish the Scotland Yard, but that won't do anything because that's not going to stop the police officers from doing what it is they want to do. It's very strange. There's a scene where Mr. Incredible tells the lady secrets. Yes. You saw a lot of memes where people were using it for mundane things. Why the fuck is there a 4-star all-you-can-eat buffet in the labyrinth? The pig got distracted. Trust the pig. Go into the buffet. Have faith in the pig. I'd like to tell you about the sites to get old ROMs, but I can't. So that's what the law is like in this country. I'll explain to you what the House of Lords is, because I'm pretty sure United Kingdom is the only government in the world that still has this very old school level of old school level of law enforcing. So, the United Kingdom, we have 3 different law-abiding branches, all housed under the royal family arms. So, the king is... the royal family is the head of the church, of this country. So, King Charles right now is the head of the England church. Officially, on paper. That doesn't have to be the case if you disagree with it. But that's what it is officially on paper. And because of how this country was when the royals gave up their power for more parliamentary choices rather than, you know, religious choices, 3 divisions were created. The House of Commons, which is the Prime Minister and the Ministers, the private PMs, the councillors, all of that stuff. Everything that comes through common vote and, you know, the classic, we vote for this, ergo you represent us. There's the Scotland Yard, which enforces the law, which is its own separate entity and is not bound by any law given, but they do have limits under King Charles, as long as he grants those limits. And then you've got the House of Lords, which is a very mysterious thing, because not a lot of people know what the House of Lords do, and that's been the way since the very beginning. All we know is that the House of Lords are a very select few of extremely wealthy, extremely influential people who've had families and money on this island since its foundation, and they decide whether or not a law should be made, enforced, eradicated, or if money should be worth more, should be worth less. Everything. It all comes through them. So, it sounds like a scam. It is. It is. It has been since day one. This country is not... Ooh, snow gun. Ooh. Snow gun. It is. It's bullshit. This country is ran by... BAP! Snow gun. Oh, wow, the snow gun did a lot. New favorite toy? Yeah, no, this country is not built on, I mean, this is why people fled to America originally. So this country, believe it or not, used to be way worse than it was now. And what people don't want to talk about this, but it's what happened because it conflicts with modern day narrative and people don't want to check history, and I don't know why, but this is what happened. People just like to assume that there was a group of people who didn't like how the UK was doing things, so they founded America and escaped. That is a very, very small part of the story. There's a big blob of the story that people forget, that don't want to talk about it because it conflicts with the narrative. So the reason why people wanted to go to America and found a new life there is because at the time the United Kingdom was a tyrannical government, and I mean that in the literal sense. Imagine any type of dictatorship. That's what this island was like. So it bothers me that people are like, oh, this country has always been democratic. It's like, no, it fucking hasn't. This country has had more. This country's had more dictators than people would admit to or believe. It's like, oh, we're a Western civilization. It's like, yeah, but we've been through a fucking lot, and we're still going through a lot. Beep, beep. So during this time, this was roughly the end of the British Empire, which was being reluctantly given up by the Crown. People would like to imagine, like, yeah, we gave up the British Empire so the world could blah blah blah. It wasn't peaceful. We did not give it up peacefully. There was a huge resistance against freedom and liberty to the people who wanted to give up the empire, and to people who wanted to keep it for whatever reason, power or some shit. So there was an internal coup that was happening in the government at the time, which led to people disbanding because of the weakness of Parliament. So people were like, guys, this is our chance. They're infighting. Let's flee the country. And they did. They got the fuck out of there. And not only did the British do, the Irish did the same, because the Irish were in big ties with the British Empire at the time. That's why there was a big influx of Irish immigrants in America. And that's why a lot of that culture got brought over, which is why Christianity and Halloween and all that stuff got brought over. So, in the midst of all that, the British government were trying to hold on to a power that was seceding, that was imploding, whilst also trying to start a war with new colonists that were trying to run away and not be, you know, slaves to a tyrannical government. And they were like, oh no, you're not allowed to be independent. We're going to come over there and kill you. It's fucked up. People just like to believe that one day somebody said, I'm going to go over to that patch of land over there and just kill everybody. Like, that is what happened, but you don't understand the rest. They were running away. It wasn't just, I'm feeling a bit murdery today. They were shit scared. They didn't want to be part of the UK anymore. They fled. Everything else came after. Luckily though, the coup worked. The coup worked, the empire collapsed. All of the land was given back and all the treasury and shit like that. And then a new government was put involved. And that was I think that was the start of the Labour Party. God, how we've fallen. Jesus Christ, the Labour Party are a shadow of its former... You know how people say, you are a shadow of your former self? Labour Party aren't even a shadow anymore. They're unrecognisable. Originally, the Labour Party was founded on the basis of equal rights for workers, which was something that didn't happen back then because it was a tyrannical government. It was more akin to socialism. Like, you work and you give us all the money. Like, what do we get in return? It's like, what do you mean? You get nothing in return. You work for us or you die. That's how it was. So when the Labour Party came in and they were like, equal rights for workers, you get to keep what you earn, you get to have a home, you get to have da-da-da-da-da-da, and that blew up. That was like, yes, we want this. So, and this was shortly after the UK lost against America during the invasion where Washington was around. And that's where it is. That's where things started to build up. That's when things got a little bit easier. But we've collapsed. So it's ironic that the very party that pulled us out is now putting us back in. Very quickly. Very, very quickly. It's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah, it's not always black and white. It never is. But that part of history never gets explained because it conflicts with the narrative of evil Westerners were evil because they wanted to be evil. And it's like, nah, they fled because they were fucking scared. And they tried to make the best of what they had, like everybody else today. What about the Puritanism movement? What is that? Or have I said that wrong? Do I know this word and I'm saying it wrong? Puritanism. Puritanism. The Puritanism movement. When did this happen? Can somebody explain to me what the Puritanism movement is? I'm really bad with names. If you can explain to me what the thing was, I might remember what you're talking about. You're writing. Okay. It's like somebody recently was trying to explain to me what there's a type of fishing where you use your thumb, And they were trying to explain it to me in the terms used for the fishing. I was like, I don't understand what you're talking about. Until they actually started talking about the method. And then I knew what they were talking about. It's the same deal here. Okay, the pig has led you into a room, and there's a grave labelled Oliver Cromwell. I'll keep following the pig. If nothing else, the pig is giving you an adventure. You thought a big part of why Europeans started to move to America was Puritan Christians who were dissatisfied with European churches' moral failings. That might have been part of it. That might have been part of it. Though from what I've seen and what history has told me, the main motive for getting the fuck out of Europe was fear. It's like they didn't want to stay there because holy shit, things are bad. And they thought, that's where the whole Manifest Destiny thing came out of. It was the whole like, it's the promised land, you know? It's like, things are better over there because holy crap, we can't stay here. Manifest Destiny, we can make it our own. That's where that motto came from. I want to believe that the original motive was fear because they wanted things to be better. However, I think that there would be another motive also. I think probably, it was either probably or during the talks about moving over were also motivated religiously too. Though, having said that, religious motivations is fucking a tough thing to nail down, especially when you've got people who don't want to be honest. Like, it'd be, say like we got a ghost from that time and we asked them the questions, they would probably tell us the truth. But if we asked them what was your motive and they said, well, better teachings, we could, like, ask them by whose merits, by what teaching, what do you mean? And it's evident by today too, like a lot of people really don't know what it is they want. And I don't think that's changed. I think a lot of people back then may have just saw a big movement, got excited, and were like, you know, my Christian friend says there's a new land called America, and it's going to be cool, and it's going to have better teachings, whatever that means. This person probably doesn't know what that means. They just know they're using the word better teachings. So they follow the troop. They're like, okay, let's go! And then they get there and it's not what they think, but they can't go back. I've fallen into that trap. I've fallen into the trap of, holy crap, you mean it? It's going to be better? Let's go! And then I get there and I'm like, shouldn't have come here. And now I can't go back. Mind you, I am not good with all this America history. I only know the parts about when it involves the UK. The moment the UK stopped the war with the Eastern Front, I don't really know much. I don't know how Declaration of Independence was formed. I don't know. I don't know when that was signed. I don't know anything about US history. I stopped there because I lost interest. Because I wanted to know what the hell was the UK's problem with giving amnesty to people who want to venture and then all of a sudden being like, okay, you guys need to die now. It confused me, so I needed to look into that. You're sure there's multiple reasons? Let's not forget people from all around Europe left. It's true. Must be multiple reasons for people from different countries. Absolutely. I can only speak for UK because that's the history that I've got my face in. I don't know why the French left, because they did. We got French Canadians, they went over. We don't know why the Spanish left, and we know they left because we have Mexico and we have Brazil. Brazil speaks Portuguese, so we know that the Portuguese left. We did have Dutch-speaking American colonies, but they left. I don't think they're there anymore. Though you're gonna have to double check with that shit. Everybody wanted a slice of that pie. And I think it's because all of Europe at that time were just in the same shit. I like to imagine that whatever was happening in the UK was also happening in a lot of places around Europe. Because it was the norm. It was normal for your government to see you as free labor, and everything you earned didn't belong to you, and that was it. That was normal. So it wouldn't... Wah! Skeleton. So it wouldn't surprise me at all that if all the nations in Europe followed the same template, so everybody was just like, fuck this, I don't want to live here anymore. Bro, fucking Nathaniel just told me there's a place we can go to called Miraca that we don't have these laws. Let's get a boat and get the fuck out of here. Bringing my kids too. And of course things didn't go well. Of course they didn't. People were thinking of themselves. They, I think... Okay, there is one thing that always does, like, make me chuckle. And that was the surprise that there were people in America already. That bothers me a lot. That was very much like, why did you think there wouldn't be humans here also? Talking about the Native Americans. Because it wasn't like an anticipation. They weren't like, we're going to colonize, there's probably going to be people over there, and we're going to have to None of that. There was none of that reasoning. They were shocked to find people. They were surprised that there were people already there, and that part I disagree with. I'm like, not that I disagree with the history, what I mean is I disagree with the logic. Like, how did you not think there wouldn't be people here? There are people everywhere. Yeah, I don't know, the arrogance, I guess. It bothered me a lot. It's like, you're stupid. You're a fucking idiot to think that it's just going to be grass and animals. Of course there are going to be people. Oh, whatever. I've only seen how things are politically in America, so hearing about other countries is an eye-opening thing. It's... it was crap everywhere. I don't know why we are talking about the founding of America, the United States. I just got here. It didn't start that way. I started talking about how the British Parliament works with the three houses. And then I started talking about how the three houses were founded. And that led me down the road of when the UK was a tyrannical government, which was roughly the same time as when America was founded. That's the rabbit hole. That's the thread I was following. What have I got on me? Quite a bit of stuff. Not a lot though. But to tell you the truth, I honestly don't know how America was founded. I just know it happened. But I could not tell you the life of history of George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams. I know them by name, but that's it. I don't know what they did. I don't know what they said. My American history is extremely pathetic. It's nothing. I don't know a bloody thing. Oh yeah, that's why I stopped walking. There's a big hole. Let's go down. Big hole up! Gonna grab these. Something tells me they're important. This ambience really does... There's something about this ambience that really gets up my spine. I don't know what it is. You really dislike this ambience. Oh, we said it at the same time. It's scary. There's something really... ugh, about it. You also think it's a bit much? It's, I think this ambience should be used in okay, I don't know what the dev has planned. Maybe this is just a placeholder or something, I'm not sure, but I would like to imagine that this is going to be used for something else besides just general cave ambience. Because to me, when I listen to this noise, it's like water. It's water, but it's almost like a commotion as well. Something is happening. I can't tell what. Something is bashing away at the water. Something's in there. There's rocks falling in. That's what I'm hearing when I listen to this. So to have it everywhere all the time doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Which is fine. This game is super early. I'm sure they're working on it. And I'm pretty sure we're not the only ones who have set this. Looks at camera, right? It's very backrooms, but in a bad way. Spine tingling. It's a bit noisy and draws too much attention, it feels like. I agree, it does draw too much attention. I feel like this ambience would be very good if you're under the water. If you're swimming. But on land, nah. I don't agree with it, no. It sounds like a distorted version of the opening to Tidal Tempest. Oh, it does, you're right. Yeah, it does. Oh dear. Should I be excuse me. Should I be concerned that the pig turned magenta-ish? As long as the hue doesn't turn any more red, you should be okay. Did it eat something? You almost fell for GW's pig. What have I got on me? Oh, hold on. Apparently I can make a bagel. What? Alumerium ore can craft a bagel. You can eat this stuff? Interesting. You almost asked what game is he playing and I realized. I'd play a game where you've got multicolored pigs and you have to like micromanage them. That sounds bon on the fun. That means the pig's primary skill has changed, so while it doesn't have a super sniffer, it should have something else useful now. Did it eat something? Looks back at your comment about the 4-star buffet. I mean, it would help if you knew what it ate, but it's not necessary. What matters is that its hue stays in the colder colors. Ah! This is awkward. What's this lava sponge do? Does it actually soak up lava? Oh, wow. Well, what do you know about that? But I'm right. If it gets more red, it has a higher chance of being a berserker boar, which has an equal chance of hitting you as much as the enemies. This is true. If it turns red, you might as well just leave it. Just abandon it. You're better off on your own at that point. I could send another one, though. That's not an issue. I can send you another blue pig. Now that you think about it, this experience would probably be good for a video game. You gotta escape a labyrinth under the guidance of color-changing pig, and you gotta do stuff to micromanage the pig's color. This is a good idea. I do like it. I would play that game. Oh, what the... Berserker character you were thinking was a classic roguelike rule where the color denotes the ability, but it's randomly picked at the start. So, okay, right, so... Because I think we're in the realm of creating something right now. So red is Berserking Pig, where hit chance is high, not hit chance, hit percent is higher, but there's a chance of you getting hurt too. It's like a glass cannon sort of thing. Blue Pig is Clairvoyance, as it was named in chat, Super Sniffer. So you can find your way if you get lost. You can turn your pig blue and you'll know where to go. It's like a waypoint finder. What's this? Melon slicer? It's a weapon. Range? Range? Oh, it spits! It spits seeds! Cool idea! So... Oh my god, it's better than my gold sword. 6 melee. Cooldown 4. Yeah, the melon slicer is better than my gold sword. Here we go. There's some green up there, I want it. Imagine you gotta stop it hitting a certain color or it turns on you and the game is over. Yeah, maybe like red on red or something. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. If your pig is green, then it can heal you. I think that one is, I think that one is obvious. Where am I? I just realized that I've just gone wandering and I don't know where I am. I don't know how to get back. I just started talking and wandered into the cave and now I'm here. As is always the case. Just the concept of a pig changing colour like that makes you giggle. That's how you know we're onto a good idea. We could I could have the colour changing pig in Mildor's plume. Sorry, Mildor's toil. The name has changed. He could be the companion. What's the new name? Not Mildor's toilet. Mildor's toil. As in struggle. Mildor's toilet. Toilet. I like it though. I like that it could be misheard as toilet. 'Cause that's a meme I can use to market the game. It sells itself. One ability might be is Hedgehog, where it can turn into a shrub so that you can hide behind it and avoid notice from enemies. What color would that be? Oh, what was that? Pizza slicer! 1 damage. But it's super fast! Holy! Okay, we're gonna test that on the first enemy I see. You were thinking of it being a sort of like no enemies other than the pig, so you're isolated. Isolated with the pig? There's an enemy. Let's go. Let's see what this is like. Ah! Yeah, this is fun. Damn. Okay, there's too many guys here. I need the melon sword. As fun as the pizza slicer is, I need something with competence. How long have I been underground for? Been over an hour. Maybe you're thinking of more of a horror game. I was imagining just like adventure, some kind of adventure. It's funny, when you say labyrinth, did you imagine something horror? Because when you said labyrinth, the first thing I thought of was heartbeat. The first thing I thought of was Fantasy Zone. Sorry, Fantasy Star. Like Adventure Dungeon. I didn't imagine something scary. Ah! Oh, Fatal Labyrinth. I should play that. Ding, ding, ding. Din 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 din. Ding, ding, ding. Din 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 din. Ow! Son of a bitch! Maybe I should turn back. I've got a lot of resources. Maybe it's time I should go back. Yeah, we've been down here a long time. If I just follow the torches, I should be fine. A great event. Labyrinth. Nightmare? Nightmare! Grab that weed. Your thoughts of Yu-Gi-Oh! Set Labyrinth. Oh yeah. Labyrinth. 3000 defense. But with no attack. Do the weeds just grow? Because I swear I've been up here. What dark, grungy, and barely lit complex meals? Oh, okay. Labyrinth with David Bowie. I like that film. Getting lost. I'm getting lost, and that's okay. Ah, that's it. Yeah, I came down and I fell. I remember now. Nice. Keep going. Of course, it's not the only... not only the pig that different colours. The different foods have colours that denote what effects happen when you eat them. Kind of like where you are right now, but more structured. I see. I just had a thought about the colory dungeony stuff. We're going to have to think about people who are colorblind. So not only do these colors need to have a distinctive elemental feature and effect, we need to give them a secondary visual design. So people who are colorblind understand what the hell they're looking at. Because from their point of view, they're going to see 3 different types of green pig that are all the same green, and then they're going to be confused why one green pig does one thing and the other green pig does another thing. Yeah, like diamonds or polka dots, yeah, exactly. We need to give them like some kind of pattern, like a swirly pattern maybe. Swirlies, diamonds, stars, polka dots, stripes. Did I come from here? I did! Ah, we found it! Yes! Pig gets a horn or wings, depending on the color. We can do that too. That would help. Some fancy growth. Why are we talking about pigs? You've come in halfway. We were imagining a game where We were imagining a game where you have a pig that changes colour and it helps you go through dungeons and stuff. Whoa, what the? I think my mouse just reset its position all of a sudden. Not a roguelike, but it's a pig-like. Can it fight the pig? Sure. The pig assists you. It lives in you. All right. A crowbar? I didn't even notice picking this up. Crowbar. Okay, shove everything in there and then I will sort out what I want. Okay. Well, first of all, this is better than everything I have. Oh, I don't think it does do infinite bullets. I think I do need snowballs for it to work. Okay. Never mind. A sprinkler. Imagine the pig to be completely passive unless you fail to manage the colour properly. You love naming characters and having a party. Is the penguin there? We could have different animals. I don't see why not. Coal. Not coal, iron, silver, coal. This stuff? Where's the grass? There's ass. That was a new sound. Anyway. You get one more shot and I can make another skull. That'll be good. Gold. The other ingots are elsewhere, I think. Regular sponge, lava sponge. Keeping these on me because you can just infinitely sploosh away stuff. Ooh, dynamite too. Done here. Oops. Herald. 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 Yeah, we got this cobalt stuff, right? God, I still need more clay. I don't know where to find it. It's absent. Pink heart. Alright. This is a lot of iron. 62, holy moly! I think that noise is the sprinklers. You read that as completely massive, and you were confused for a sec. Does the pig grow if you fail? The pig gets larger. That's funny. The pig turns into bacon, and then you eat your pig, and you explode with all the ingredients inside. So it's like an exploding pig. That ability is bombable. It initially kills you, so it's kind of useless. You'd imagine the pig would be able to use its ability if bribed. For instance, if you give it a biscuit while it has a hedgehog, that makes it turn into a shrub on command. You take 10 penguins with a sword, axe, gun, machine gun, and a healer. When you get home, you're gonna write this idea down. The penguin with the machine gun is smoking a cigar, and he is from the war. He's immune to poison and bullshit. What is this? Poison and bullshit. Bullshit stats. It's my silver. There's my gold. So what is this stuff? Defense 4. 7. Oh. How many of these can I make? I can make 26 of this. Forest ingots. So it looks like the blue does other stuff too. But different. Ten, 10. It's all 10. So I can craft 2 things if I get 20. What do I want though? Let's think. I could get a better sword, but what would be the point? It's only 1 up and it doesn't shoot. It would be wiser to get better armor. And at the moment, the copper armor is terrible. Okay, let's get a green hat and green legs. Nice. Now then. I can get a silver chest plate. That way everything's upgraded a bit more. Nice. My defense is now 11. Good. What do we name this hypothetical game? We'll call this Project Pig to start with. Just so that we have somewhere to go. We got a couple of rails. Pigworth. Project Pigworth, there you go. A hog-like. You fought wars, you know. Frank West. Oh wait, never mind. You fought in wars, you know. When you say bullshit, does that mean he's immune to being pooped on? Or can he tell when someone's lying? I think most people can tell when they're being pooped on, can't they? I'd like to imagine so. That's a very unfortunate skill. This here is Frankie. He can tell when he's being shat on. Well, that's... So can I, that's not really... I don't think I'm good enough. You know what would be a good test actually? If we go into if we find a dungeon with our new armor. That would be good. I need more. Have I separated the coal, or is this all the coal I have? I think when daytime comes I should go coal hunting on the surface, because there seems to be a lot of it on the surface. Which is good. Oh, there's skull fragments here. That's good. Wait, what's the difference? There are 2. That must be a data error. Anyway, go. Wait, what? What the? The game has a bug. But I don't care, because now I just got 2 skulls for the price of 1. Hell yeah, brother! I suppose we could try again. Let's do it. It's night time. Let's go. Let's see how this new armor and new weapon stack up. Is that the end of the music, or does it loop? Does it loop? Ah! Because I've got my own music if it doesn't loop. Okay. That's fine by me. I died. I need better potions. So... Alright, yeah, I need better potions. That's what I want to do. I don't know how to make potions. Weak health potion is fine. But I need something better. I know I have... There we go. I have regular health potions, but I don't know how to make them. Oh, mushroom and that stuff. Or blueberry. We can make some of those. I have 4. Do I have any mushrooms or blueberries on me? I got bloobs. There we go. That's not enough, though. If I could get better armor or better recovery items, perhaps. Perhaps. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Got 2 skulls left. There we go. Arrowroot. Yo, arrowroot does just as much damage as reinforced arrows. Okay. I have my own private supply of growing arrows, and they're just as strong as anything else. That's grand. Oh, that's grand, Gromit. I'm going on a hunt for surface coal. You know, I don't go this way a whole lot. Let's go. Oh, that's some. Easy. Could you remind you again what the music is from? And the note from the Cho'Jabba notice. Yeah, it's from Dragon Ball Daima. It's a general song that's just used for like danger or action. Really good. It's one hell of a bop. My favorite animal? Mountain gorilla. Hey, Green. I would like if I could find another dungeon. Because that one right over there, that one's been pillaged. We've done that. So if I could find another one, that would be really cool. Because we got a lot of good items from it. Yeah, this one's been pillaged because I marked it with torches. That one's done. What about the flying gorilla? Welcome to the new app on the App Store, Flying Gorilla. Can I fly if you throw me hard enough? Can pigs fly if you throw them hard enough? In Finnish, the proverb is when cows fly. If you throw them hard enough. Imagine being able to throw a cow, what the hell? What the hell? I'm in hell! What's going on? My holiday ham! I left it right here! I'm so sad. I could throw a cow. That's terrifying. If I met somebody and they were introduced to me, and the introduction was, this is Nathaniel, you threw a cow last week. I don't know what I'd say. I'd be like, you fucking kidding me? How? You just picked it up by the legs and, you know, yeet. I would want him to do it again in front of me so I could see. But at the same time, I don't think I want to see a cow be thrown. Oh, desert! Cactus? Do any of you guys watch Ashen's and Nerd Cubed Advent Calendar series on YouTube? I know who Ashen's is. I don't know who Nerd Cubed is. I don't know if I need... Cactus flower. I don't know if I need these cactuses, but I'm going to collect a bunch. You don't know either of them. Do any Brits you see the escaped reindeer news recently? No. You just wanted to say that if you do know the Advent Calendar series, remember to start watching this year's. It's been flippin' wild so far. Okay. I'll give it a sniff. I'll give it a butches. It's a strange desert terrain. The Finnish paper reported on it, and my mum found it quite funny. Escaped reindeer. They're loose! Like that moose. Finnish newspaper that a reindeer got loose and ran off from a parade in some city in UK. What the crap? No, there's been no reports on that. What the fuck? I thought this happened in Finland. Then it was found just chilling on some on a beach. I have not heard anything about this. Paper described the reindeer as muesli in a funny way. Apparently it happened from Formby, north of Liverpool. Okay. That's the edge of the world. I was kind of hoping there would be another dungeon here, but I guess not. I suppose we could go underground. Sandstone. They had to call in the Royal Marines to track it down. The fuck? Okay, there's the... Let me read this. Runaway Buddy the Reindeer sparks massive UK search operation. What the crap? A reindeer named Buddy sparked a huge search operation in northern England involving police, the Coast Guard and Royal Marines after he went on the run from a nearby Christmas event. Buddy escaped from the festive attraction in Formby, north of Liverpool, on Sunday afternoon, and was then spotted on a nearby roads, prompting a major operation to track him down, Merseyside police said. Okay, let me skip to the quote. It's not every day we're called upon to track a reindeer, but thanks to the coordinated efforts of a number of specialist agencies, we were able to monitor his movements and locate him in the dunes even as darkness fell. The reindeer has possessed a genuine risk to both his own safety and the public's by entering roads, and was vital to be secured. Okay, well. I have some things to say about that comment, but that's funny. I like that. He's running from the cops. He did some dirty things in the deer world. You can make a film out of this. Yeah, you can make like a Hallmark movie out of this. Runaway Reindeer from Liverpool. Gonna ride a reindeer from Liverpool. Go get my reindeer back. Hmm. This might be a bad idea. I think I've spent too much time outside. Oh, is that a dungeon? Or is that the same dungeon that I have already raided? Either way, it's a light source. We're going there. Nope, we haven't been here. Let's go get some free stuff. Up! Son of a bitch. Turns out it didn't run away, it was stolen along with some wheels. Oh, shut up. That's a, to those who don't know, a stereotype in this country. People from Liverpool do a lot of stealing. And one of the stereotypical thefts is that they steal your wheels in the night. But it was caught by the cops. How am I going to resupply your stock of nitroglycerin? You go through the proper suppliers like a regular person, then you stop asking a reindeer to get nitroglycerin for you. This addiction of yours is going to kill you. Why wheels? Do not know. Somebody else might know. It did have the highest theft rate in the country at one point, so they don't they don't help themselves with it. Okay, so where's the highest theft? So where's the highest theft point in the UK now? If we're going to use presuppositions as a marker for predetermined behavior, where's the current theft rate now? You don't know? Well, we don't really know, but I can tell you based on data that I don't know about that Green Dude steals bicycles. Because that's the #1 theft rate type in Stoke. So me and Green steal bicycles. And we don't help ourselves with that. Paraglider? It's a trinket. Descend slowly from great heights. Why the fuck you out my operation? Dude steals bicycles. Oh shit, we're in Tears of the Kingdom now. I hope it's good. I hope the paraglider is, you know, good to use. And it's not just like... Oh! Good stuff. You want to ride your bicyclette? The Metropolitan Police Area has the highest thefts in the UK. I hope that's real, because that's what they deserve. Oh, look at this, we got an overlap. Sneakers. Oh, a free skull. Where did you come from? Oh, I just got another skull. Steals Bike's Last of the Summer Wine theme tune plays you right away. Ah! Ah, fuck! Scary. Bagel. You do get some good stuff in these dungeons. This is wrong. So is that the source? Areas with the highest crime rate in England, you Wales. Cleveland, West Yorkshire, Greater Manchester, South Yorkshire, West Midlands. These are just provinces. these statistics don't mean much. So... yeah, this doesn't really do much. So... These statistics probably are correct, but they're too broad. Saying that West Midlands has a 103.7 recurring says nothing, because the West Midlands has 3 provinces attached to it, and within those 3 provinces there's fucking 80 cities. Can't do much with that. That's those are weak statistics. Per 1,000 people. Yeah, but I'd need to... it doesn't matter to me because we don't know where that's coming from. Like, in 1,000 people in the West Midlands, it's like... yeah, there's a lot of people in the West Midlands, and there's a lot of locations, a lot of cities. You need to narrow this down. It's not good enough to be like, this is correct. It's like, I don't care if it's correct. We need more accuracy. There's nothing I can do with this. Gecko gloves? Wear these gloves let you climb surfaces. Woo! Oh, this is cool! Most of that in West Midlands is just you. Well, I knew that. Did you know statistically that 100% out of all people die? True on Snopes. Now this really is Tears of the Kingdom. Well, like Tears of the... Bug. Ooh, you can move around in it. That was fast. Oh, going the wrong way. Am I going back? I don't remember. I can always dig my way out, it's not an issue. Oh, there's the exit. Is the sun setting again? Nope, it's rising. Perfect. I have an idea. Oh. What else do I have? I have a lot of dirt. Sorry, wood. Ah! Fuck! Oh, what? I wasn't expecting that. Whoa. The world ceiling kills you. Wow. Okay. We have 5 skulls. Lol. Four, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we can have a better chest plate now. We can upgrade our armor again. That would be a good idea. Do that. There. Now my defense is 12. We're getting there. Cool. Those sprinklers do scare me. Now then, ooh. We can buy potions, though it's not really good. It's not really worth it, no. Yes, very good, sir, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go play with some dynamite. How do you activate it, though? We should probably test one on the surface. Let's get... let's go far away. I don't know how big the... I don't know how big the boom's gonna be. There's another dungeon right here. Here's a good location. We can measure how big the boom is. Okay, let's just stick it in the ground by 1. What do I do? Just punch it? I love the delay. You can't. That was great. I I give it a little poke. 2 seconds, just. That was perfect. Let's go see the boom hole. When I'm casually speaking Finnish when talking about video game dungeons, I say Dunku. I love Dunku. What is Dunku? Wow. That's a pretty big hole. That's a pretty decent sized hole. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Not a whole lot, but it's still something. Donku is just a Finnish way of shortening the English word Dunku. Since there's no good Finnish word equivalent for the video game word Donjo. I was teaching my mom last night how to speak some Finnish, and I was explaining to her how the words in Finnish sometimes fuse together. Because she was, I was sharing some of the fancy chocolates that was given to me with her, and she wanted to know where they came from, so we looked up the company. And when we got to the website, there's like Finnish words everywhere, naturally. And she was like, how are we able to say these? And I just told it's like, it's fine, just, like, cause so one of the words meant, dark chocolates confectionery. And I just said to us, like, if you just imagine there was meant to be spaces here and now there aren't. That's it. That's all it is. And once you realize that, you can just say it. Tumasukla confetti. Tumasukla confetti, that's the one. And we got pretty good at saying the words. We got pretty good at just finding. We got pretty good at looking at the words, identifying what we were, because we started to memorize them. It was like we get Duma is dark. Is it moito? Moita is milk. Sukla, chocolate, of course, and then confetti, confectionery. Citri is like lemon or something. You got applecini, orange flavor. It's sort of just stuff like that. And it was fun. It was fun. Maito, that's it. No, not moita. Maito. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Because it felt like, because I'm still learning, so I don't know. I'm not the encyclopedia of Finland, but it was fun for me as well, because I was it was like a puzzle. Like, okay, this word means this word means this. And you join them together, you get a big kiss. Oh. Oh, that was one that made her laugh. Cupcake. In Finnish. That made her smile. Kopikaku. You love that word. There are only 2 Finnish words you have memorized. You like the green glowing flowers. Me too. I like them for reasons other than their being pretty. They make good armor. A green heart! Sorry, a heartbeat. What a green heart. Give me. Give me that. Give me that. Oh. Yes. Lumi and Lumiki. Thank you for not being a stereotype. I mean, you mean the magic P word? Give me my heart back. No, it's mine. I call dibs. My heart. I loved her. What? One day I will play Silent Hill 2 on the channel. It'll most likely be the remake, because there's no reason now to go back and play the old one. Other than, you know, for the excuse to actually play it, but I don't want to. I've seen all of the quality of life stuff they've done for the remake, and now I'm just like, good, I don't want to go back. The original had some stank-ass crap. You're gonna turn into a Heartless now? You're gonna have to give context warning before those streams. What? On Silent Hill? Why? These streams are already 18 plus. You come here on your own volition. If you lie and say you're an adult, it's on you. The Twitch laws have changed. So, I don't know if it's to protect themselves or to protect us, but it used to be that if you knew somebody who was under 18 in your streams, it was your duty to kick them out. But now it's changed. If the account holder has lied, and they are younger than they say they are, then it's on them, not you anymore. So you don't need to police that anymore. So if you've lied and you're under 18 and you're here, just don't get caught. You hear things about Shadow Hero 2 remake. No complaints there, but it's a completely different game, so I absolutely don't agree with saying no reason to play the original. I guess I was just giving myself an easy way out. Will this cause an issue? Or am I... Hold on. If I say it's... if I say there's no reason loud enough, then I convict myself into that decision. Rather than facing the possibility. I've decided there's no reason. But what about this thing? No reason at all. My choice. Kind of take on Trumpisms when I say stuff like that. It's weird. There's absolutely no reason. Maybe I should find a frost dungeon. Do you guys remember the last time I found a frost dungeon? I was like, nope, this is too hard, I'm gotta go back. Maybe I should go back. You know what, I'm gonna do that. Instead of walking around down here getting lost, I am gonna go back to the icicle dungeon. I don't know where it is though. I've lost it. But we can find it again. I'm not saying you have to play the original, but the games are very different, so there's a valid reason to play either version. Where am I? Oh. Guys, we get to play the... Pretty decent. Nice. We get to play... minecarts, shoot through the sky. Let's go. Let's go. It's not moving. Oh. Oh, we're picking up so much speed. Holy! Whoa! I can't leave. There we go. That was great. Quick, get in the house. It was it's scary out here. Let me in. That was great. Life is good sometimes. Holy. Okay. I've got some ore. Not enough to make stuff with. You don't have the most ideal version. It's the original Xbox port which is fine, but it has the worst fog and lower quality FMV. But it's better than the HD collection. There are Frost dungeons. Frost Dragon Ball as a dungeon. I forget how he sounds. I was gonna do an impression, but I've completely forgotten what Frost sounds like. I was gonna do a crappy Zarbon for a sec. Lord Frieza. What does repugnant mean? It refers to something incredibly miserable. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to wait. The sprinkler scares me. I'm gonna have to wait until daytime because I can't see. You remembered something silly yesterday. What is it? Frost sounds like a gay loser. You're paraphrasing the VA talking about his own voice. What? That doesn't describe anything. That's not it. I can't pull anything from that. I don't. That's funny. Anything I can do with these? It says I can place them. Placeable. Just a flower you can have. Pretty. Oh yeah, I got some carpets. I forgot about this. Whoops. Yay! Now I don't have to freeze my feet on the cold floor. So a few days ago there was one of those crummy tabletop arcade toys with Sonic the Hedgehog games, and the version of 3D Blast they used was the E3 demo. Why did they do that? That's very funny. What? What? Why? If this game wants to appeal to you specifically, it needs to add a fuck ton of different flowers. I agree. There needs to be a lot. So this game, if it wants to stand apart from Minecraft, it needs to have a lot of variety in its areas. At the moment, the forest is doing pretty well because there are 3 separate biomes for the forest, but they could all use some kind of fauna that you can, flora that you can pinch from. So I think as long as they build up on that, it should be fine. I hope they do. Oh boy, I hope. You have no idea. Plays sound bites from Medic of TF2. I have no idea. Ding wait. Ding wait. What the? Scoot. I was in the bored. Bread. I just accidentally made a fishing rod. That's fine. We can do that at some point. I do have worms, don't I? Yeah, there's a worm there. There's 9 worms there, holy. Yeah, we could do some fishing. Eventually. It's not on my agenda to go fishing yet, but I will. Fishing god. Fuck rod? What's happening to you? What's happening to you? What's... You okay? You... let's put some paintings up. Bird? I don't have that much room, I've just realised. Oh, it's the swamp chicken. Okay, sure. Blue? It's a light! It's like an LED. What? What a strange choice. I like the swamp chicken, but it's gonna be out here. It can defend my house. You were typing fishing rod as fishing god and yelled fuck whilst trying to correct it. And then you punched your keyboard. A good story. Sun's coming up. Let's go! We know where the frost biome is. Love my garden. Go, let's go, let's go. It's right there. I remember seeing some snow blocks. And I poked my head in there and there was just so much stuff. I was very weak when that started. I had very lame armor. But now my armor is better and I've got the melon sword. The fuck was that? Was that the snow? Fuck it. Good stuff. My melon sword. Oh, it's my paraglider. I guess it kicks in sometimes. I don't know why, but you're envisioning Project Swine as a first-person dungeon crawler. I think that's a good thing to envision. Okay, that was pretty good. I wonder if I can build speed and it'll carry my inertia. Let's try that. No. That's not how it works. But you can build up speed whilst gliding if you run. So that's something. Where are those blocks? I remember seeing them. Welcome to Christmas Land, everybody. I think this is the border. Yeah. Hello, Christmas Land. Northern Hemisphere Christmas Land. Because if this was Australian Christmas, it wouldn't look like this. A lot of things would be on fire. You tried to go to Christmas Land once, ended up in Slapland rather than Lapland. Your face hurts. Easy mistake to make. I wouldn't feel too bad about that. Can I climb trees? With my gecko hand? I can! Ah! Yes! Oh, cool! Flying gorilla. New app on the App Store. Flying gorilla. Okay, climbing trees is harder than it looks. App on the App Store. Flying gorilla. I swear I saw bricks. They were white bricks. It looked like housing bricks, but there was things in them and they were scary. Or did I see that underground? Oh, I may have seen that underground. I might be completely off the mark here. I'm mixing memories. Second guessing myself now. When you see a gorilla fly, eat magic. The flying gorilla ate a magic bean, that's why it was able to do that. You asked your mate from Straya what he thinks about the bushfires and what happened, and he said, "It's alright, we'll sort it we'll sort them out when we'll sort them out, then have a tinny after." Very Australian response. Yeah, just sort it out. Can't stop it. You can't stop it. So, deal. I wish we had that attitude in our country of the floods. Because it seems to be whenever this country experiences a flood, everybody pretends to be shocked as if this has never happened before. It's like we have floods every year, multiple floods a year. We're the flood nation. How are you surprised every year? We really should, like, reinforce ourselves. But no, everyone just pretends. You know what, guys? I think I may have been seeing things with there being a frost dungeon, but I do definitely remember there being, like, ice bricks, and in that area there was a bunch of ghouly ghouls. So it must have been underground instead of being on the surface. And if that's the case, we're going to go digging again. But I'll do it in a different way. We'll start digging on the surface, meow. Unless the bricks are here. I'll do one more look. And if not, then we'll do the other idea. You asked him about the huntsman spiders, and his response was, I pick them up and I put them outside. Even though huntsman spiders are bloody terrifying, they're not poisonous. So if you are brave enough to handle them, even if they bite you, it'll be okay. Just scary. Look at them. Look at them. Little freaks. Okay, I'm giving up on the surface dungeon. We're gonna go look for the one. I saw a really big hole over this wall. That's the hole I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna shove my face down there and go look for some trouble. With a name like that, no wonder they're terrifying. It is in their nature, though, they are... So, spiders, for the most part, are ambush predators. They make a web, they lie in wait, and whatever comes their way, they attack and kill and eat. That's their due. Huntsman spiders, however, don't wait. They hunt, they actively move. They do have webbing, but it's more for cushioning when they find a place they want to rest. But they are active. Huntsman spiders go out and... There's the hole. They go out and find stuff. Which is... It doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but for a spider, that's a unique behavior. They, that is not normal for a spider. Oh, he fell. Fell off. The orb weaver is is a spider that chases people despite its size. And the scientists believe that it was once an apex predator and never developed a protection mechanism. Yeah, orb weavers are weird. Orb weavers are strange. I think the word chase is wrong because I think unless you're deliberately fucking with it, it's got no cause to chase you. So when I hear people saying it chases people, I'm like, okay, what were you doing before it chased you? Were you fucking with it? Were you did you rip it out of its home and piss it off? What did it do? Oh, it's funny. But I've seen that. Yeah, the orb weavers are really like, they don't care for our presence at all. They're very, like, relaxed. You identified a spider in your yard this summer. That's your insect and arachnid bug described as chasing its prey rather than laying in wait. Ooh. Very scary. I'm glad I'm the size I am, because if I was small, I would hate to be chased by such a thing. It was a Philodromus I thought that said margarita. Philodromus margaritatus. If I knew biological Latin as well as the other biologists, I probably would be able to tell you what that meant, but I don't have a clue. The only biological Latin I know is anything relating to apes. But that shouldn't be a surprise. That is my chosen field. You were speaking to him once, and on the other hand spouted to him that there was a cassowary on the land. He told me, give me half an hour, I gotta sort out the dino bird. It is a dino. I saw a cassowary at the zoo once, and there were two of them. They were a breeding pair, and what was separating us was a very deep river. So you could stand up to the river where the fence is and just look at them. And they couldn't get to you because cassowaries cannot swim. Thank fucking Christ they cannot swim. And even though this thing was like 13 feet away from me, maybe more, probably more actually, like I'd say 20 feet. This thing was huge, and I could see its feet. And its feet... If somebody just... Okay, so if cassowaries were not a thing in my lexicon of animals, and they just said they discovered a new animal, this is what its feet look like, I would be terrified. I would be like, what the fuck did they find? This is demon shit. They've got this gigantic claw that must have been used when they were like, I don't know, predatory or something. It's like the length and girth of it is so huge, and they've got scaled armor as well up on the ridge. They're I don't trust them. Gotta go. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. Oh no. What province does your Aussie friend live in? It's probably going to be Queensland. If there's a cassowary walking around, there's no way it's like Melbourne or something like that. I would be very surprised if there was like a cassowary in the southern provinces. 8-ball? I cannot be bothered right now. Yeah, thank you, 8-ball. It is Queensland, but it's out in the sticks. Ow! My butt! Okay, guys. We found a frosty dungeon. Let's poke our face in and see what we can find. Hopefully it's not too crazy in there. I love my melon sword. Ooh. Evil top hat? May create life. 5 of them. Ooh. Frost chest. What is this? Snow dungeon lamp. Oh, I love it. Very pretty. Ah. creature. Whew. Just to correct you that one thing, Melbourne is a city, not a province. Oh, Victoria. Okay, thank you. Here's a proper real worlder. He isn't that good with tech. The Diamondback Spider, looking one's mostly mouth gear named. A mouth gear names? What is a mouth gear names? Keelback, Bushmaster, Hognose, and Patchnose. Dodd Mike. What is this? The Pigboar enemies named after the Glen. What have you just typed? I didn't understand. Flamethrower? The enemies from a game. They're named after spiders, snakes, and minerals since you're talking about spiders. Oh, I see. I got very lost just then. I just got be-whipped by who? Okay, hold on. I need to mute for now. Ah! Nice. Okay, let's get back to where I was. Good. Aha! Whoa, Arctic Blade? Whoa, hold on. Okay, standing on that hurts you. Okay, so the Arctic Blade does way more damage. Yeah, it does, so... Swapping. Fart gun? Okay, yeah. That is... Fart gun. What a time to join in. Welcome to the... Oh, it's quite slow. You need to be quite close for the fart gun to land. Did I look at this? I did, but I didn't take the chest. That's fine. Big sword! I'm just finding better and better stuff. Oh, I see. But it's slow swing. Well, it might be worth it. Maybe a lot of things take like one hit. Another big sword. And this just keeps going. It's okay. It's not as slow as it looks. It's, you get the beats in. Flamethrower. I'm getting a lot of top hats. I got 35 of them. What do you think, Magic 8 Ball? Nope. Why do I keep asking you things? Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind the slow swing. Okay. How many of those frosty lanterns do I have? 3. I want one more. One more. Just took a butt ton of damage. Fall damage is no joke. Yeah. Good. Yep. Yo, where is this? It's like a central hub. Ah! Frost boomerang. Oh. I'm getting a lot of gold. Good. This place is huge. I think we might have to end the stream in here. That's okay. Whoop. Oh, it follows you? That's sook. It's getting more precarious now. Oh, this just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. Whoa, whoa. Get out of here. Get out of here, you mook. This is my turf. Whoops. I'm running out of space. You know what I'm gonna do? That is... no. There. Okay. I'm going to continue to dig up until we reach the surface, because this is a direct down to that area, and I just don't have the room anymore. I know I've got a bunch of twices and stuff, but whatever. Time we climb. Wait! Oh, we're so close to the surface. Wow. All of that down there. Okay. Time to build like a little... so much a shelter, just more like a tower of sorts. Say, this is the spot. You can't miss it. I guess that's gonna have to do. I don't know, it's getting dark and I don't know where I am. Smithies. Versing sure is easier now. Yeah, made it. Just in time. Nice. Scary, spooky ambience kicks in. First things first. Stone of Regeneration? Restores a heart every 4 seconds. No dungeon lamp. Fart gun, of course. Okay, right, let's think about what it is I want to keep. First things first. Yeah, much better. Yeah, much better looking. Alright. This does not really concern me about being poisoned, so I'll put that there. Free health is good. Silver. For all the ore. See what we... The skulls! Yes, the skulls! Boomerang does 7 ranged. Snow Splitter does 9. I have a lot of snowballs, so maybe it's worth now swapping to snow ammo. Or snammo, if you will. Big snowball! Can you build a snowman? Oh, I see! Evil top hat may create life? Okay, I can see what you want me to do. But I don't have enough time to do that today. Maybe tomorrow, though. Get the cobalt. Cotton. Anything else? Oh. More snowballs. Okay. Okay. Sort. Obsidian rod. Cobalt. Or everything. I don't think you can get much higher than that. And my axe. So we have quite a bit there. Right. I would very much like to build something like this. But I need a fishing rod. I have a fishing rod. And it looks like I need... some kind of large block to get the rod I want. Yeah, 10 cobalt, a fishing rod, and 10 of those. Is that copper blocks? Do not know how to make copper blocks. I have copper on me, and if that's not enough to make copper blocks, then... Mama. Or is it copper plates they want? That might be the recipe. 20 could do that. Wait, they needed stone, didn't they? Stone specifically. Yeah, not underground stuff. Stone specifically. There. Now, if this is wrong, I cannot revert the recipe, so that sucks. Oh no, I think this is it. Yeah, that's a copper block. Alright. Now then, can I make fishing rod? Doesn't look like it. What have I done wrong? Wait a minute. No, it didn't want my money. I thought it wanted copper tokens. It's something orange and square. It can't be pumpkin. Fish fear me. Unless it's something you get while fishing? Some kind of item you get while fishing so you can like upgrade your fishing. Maybe. Either way, I've just spent a lot of money on nothing. But that's okay. I'm the old hair delivery guy. We've got more health potions, or return potions. We got a fart gun. Got a lot of copper. And we have a new form of all of this. We're getting there. We're building ourselves up. You know what? The recipe kind of looks like... Oh, I can't see it right now. But the recipe kind of looks like Cube of Curing. But it was a different colour, the trinket. In fact, the style of the shading looks exactly the same. So maybe it wants 20 of whatever that trinket is. I think next time we're going to do some fishing. And a lot of it. And that's okay by me. Good stream though. I like this. We're doing good.